years ago,
Yeah.
I spoke before a group of socialists. And the title of my speech was, Why Black People Should Abandon the Democratic Party. And once I started getting into it, they started heckling me and they wouldn't let me speak. And Linda came to my defense so I could get my speech in. We're here today in the heart of the black community, and there's not very many black people here, which is a shame. The people who need it the most is not here. And that's because of 100 years of indoctrination into the civil rights industry that the Democrats used to get black people through the civil rights industry. All the civil rights people are socialists, communists. In fact, the man who started the NAACP, W.B.E. Du Bois, was a confirmed communist. And at the time when that got started, way back around the turn of the century, we had a great leader. His name was Booker T. Washington. Booker T. Washington wanted to get black people and make them a part of the American economy. Capitalists, free enterprise people. But Booker T died all of a sudden. And the NAACP was started to oppose Booker T. Now Booker T was getting that thing going strong. And they started the NAACP. So black people could have some civil rights while other people got their silver. And that's what's happening to this very day. I used to work for a man in Chicago by the name of S.B. Fuller. S.B. Fuller started his business in 1935 with $25, built a multi-million-dollar business. He said when he got started that he promised God that if God would show him how to get rich, he would spend the rest of his life showing other men and women how to do the same thing. Mr. Fuller got rich. He trained John H. Johnson, the founder and president of Ebony and Jet magazine, one of the largest Negro publications in the country. He trained George Johnson, the president and founder of Ultra Sheen, the largest hair care product company in the country. He trained Dudley. He trained a lot of men and women, black men and women, who were on welfare. He took all of these people off of welfare and showed them how to become successful in the capitalistic system, which is America. And no black person nowhere that I go can tell me who S.B. Fuller is. Because, and we all know Jesse Jackson. If Jesse Jackson came through the door, I would recognize him. We know Al Sharpton. We know Martin Luther King, we know civil rights leaders, going and coming. But if our kids are indoctrinated into the civil rights thing, what would they learn? Complain? Demonstrate? Blame somebody? They won't learn self-responsibility and self-reliance, which is the thing you have to have in America to make it. Black people are not here because they all are Democrats. The Democrats is the party of murder. 75 out of every 100 black pregnancies end in abortion. It's genocide going on. And if any creature on this earth support their enemy and hurt their friend, they're gonna have a hard time making it. We're in danger. Carol, Linda, I apologize because I should have done more to make sure this room is full. It should be full. There's more white people here than black people. We got to be able to cut through this ignorance, this tradition of ignorance and laziness. I'm telling you one thing, and honest to goodness, I'm telling you the truth. Mr. Fuller told me there's a law of supply and there's a law of retribution. Right on the other side, it's like a coin. The law of supply says this, it's in the Bible. If you use what you got, you get more. I want to increase the muscle in my arm, what I do? Use it. The more I use it, the more I'm going to get. The less I use it, I say, well, I'm not going to do anything. And I don't do anything. The law of retribution kicks in. It'll take back from you what you already have. And there's no respecter of person. The law doesn't care whether you are rich or poor. If you are rich and somebody say, well, listen, I'll give you $1 million for you to sit around and not do nothing. You take that $1 million, the law of retribution is going to be all over you.
Yes.
You're not going to have your strength, your sanity, or your health. They give you a welfare check and say, you sit back and get some food stamps and here's a welfare check. You don't have to do anything. The law of retribution doesn't care. You got to get up and use what you got every day. People talk, I'm going to retire. Retire to what? You're going to be dead. You better go to work every day. And thank God for the day that you have. Get up, get busy. Do some good in your life. Serve some people. Amount to something. You know, this woman got on the train with her baby. Years ago, people didn't fly like they're doing now. They took the train. And she got on the train with her baby. And when she got on this train, 2 men were sitting right on the front aisle. And they were drinking. And they were having a party. They were passing about, they were drinking. And when they looked up and saw her, one man said, look at that ugly baby. Oh, the other man said, look, yeah, man, that's the ugliest baby I ever seen. The woman got insulted. She pulled the ripcord, stopped the train. The conductor came down and said, what's the matter? What's going on here? She said, I've been insulted. These 2 men are sitting here drinking and they insulted me when I got on this train. And the conductor said, oh, this cannot happen on my watch. You men, get up from there, go in another compartment, and at the next stop, I'm gonna put you off this train. And she apologized profusely to this lady. Oh, lady, I'm so sorry that something like this would happen while I'm on watch. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you 2 free tickets. When you finish this ride, you and somebody else can travel anywhere in the country where this train goes. And we're gonna pay for your hotel expenses anywhere in the country where this train goes. And not only that, but I'm gonna go up to the dining car and tell the chef to fix you any kind of meal that you would like to have on us, the company. And not only that, I'm gonna see if they got a banana for that monkey. We gotta save this country. We can save it one person at a time, but we gotta be able to tell the truth. Time is out. See, political correct speech.
That's right.
Time is out for that.
That's right.
No white person can criticize black people unless they are racist. But black people are operating at the bottom of the economic scale in this country. White people operating at the top of the economic scale in this country. Now, if the people operating at the top cannot criticize the people that's operating at the bottom, how are the people operating at the bottom going to ever get to the top? They're not. It's going to take courage on all of our parts to tell the truth.
That's right.
Children of God Ministry is operating in the black community, and I'm having a time with black people. But I gotta tell them the truth. The truth was told to me by Mr. Fuller, and Mr. Fuller helped a lot of people by telling them the truth. And if we want to save our country, save our nation, save our children, it's time to speak boldly. It's time to have courage.
Yes.
It's time to tell the truth to everybody. Listen, thank you so much. Appreciate it.